Shalom. All praises to Yahawah, Bahashim, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAH, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone who rule well, and a sincere salutation to the Ark pushing his truth throughout the four winds of the earth, looking up the hopeful elect. Coming at you with another lesson. The Lord is a separatist. The Lord is coming to separate all nations. Okay, the Lord is about division. The sons of God, Yashalallah, he princes of the power, the chosen, okay, of all the nations. The Most High wants separation, man. The Most High is about separation, okay? He gave us something that would set us apart from all the other nations, and that's his law, statute, and commandments. Okay, he gave us, through Moses, the law, statute, and commandments that would separate us from all the other nations. Because we're supposed to be separate. And this is the Lord's division. Okay, the scriptures tell you that he separated the sons of Adam. Okay, and he set the bound according to the number of the children of Israel, man. Okay, to the children of Israel. The Lord is about separation. And he gave us his law, statutes, and commandments and judgments that would set us apart from all the other nations. First verse I'm going into, this is Leviticus chapter 26, verse 4 to 6. These are the statutes and judgments and laws which the Lord Yahawah made between him and the children of Israel in Mount Sinai by the hand of Moses. Okay? That is what set us apart from all the nations. Okay, his law, statute, commandments, and judgment. And this is Leviticus 18, verse 24. And it reads, defile not ye yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you. Okay, and that's doing all the wickedness that they do, man. Following all these idols, these false images, okay, all the idol worshiping, all these sacrifices and rituals that they do. And that's all the other nations outside of Israel. This is Leviticus 18 and 24. And it reads, defile not ye yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations, all the other nations outside of Israel, are defiled, which I cast out before you. Okay, the Most High Power say he cast them out before us, man. All the other nations, man, because they do wickedness. And Israel didn't do wickedness, man. Okay, the ones that did, the Most High got rid of them, man. That's why the deliverance is only going to be for a remnant of Israel, man, the chosen, because they're following all the other customs of the heathen nations, man. Okay, this is Matthew 25, verse 32. And before him, this is in the red, so this is YAHAWASHI speaking, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. And it reads, this is Matthew 25 and 32. And it reads, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. Okay? He's going to separate the nations, man. Okay? The sheep on the right side and the goats on the left. The righteous on the right side and the wicked on the left, man. He is about being separate, man, for his chosen. Okay, this is Deuteronomy 28. So like it, Deuteronomy 32. Let me start at verse 8. And it reads, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Lord's Yahawah portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. Okay? He found him in a desert land and in a waste howling wilderness. He led him about. He instructed him. He kept him as the apple of his eye. Okay? Jacob is the lot of his inheritance, man. And he kept the 12 tribes of Israel as the apple of his eye. Okay? I'm going to read this again. This is Deuteronomy 32, verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. Okay, when he separated them, man. So if the Lord ain't about separation, why did he do that? Why didn't he keep everybody gathered together? Okay, like they was trying to do at the Tower of Babel. It's Jeremiah 51, verse 19. And it reads, the portion of Jacob is not like them. Okay, it's not like any other nation, man. Because we are kings and princes, man. Okay, YAHAWAH is a total separate nation from all the heathens, man. From all other nations, the nation of Israel is separate from them, man. And this is the Lord's words. Jeremiah 51, verse 19. And it reads, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord Yahawah of hosts is his name. Okay? The portion of Jacob is not like them, man. He made his chosen different from everybody else, man. It's Amos chapter 3. We start at verse 1. And it reads, hear these words that the Lord Yahawah has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Okay, he said, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities, that's why we punish now in this land, North America, because we start following the law, statutes, and commandments that the Most High gave us to follow, okay, through all generations, man, till he come back and deliver us out of here. Because he said in Jeremiah and also in Hebrew that he's going to put them in our inward heart, in our inward parts, man, okay? They are going to be programmed in us that we'll never go off and defile his law, statutes, and commandments no longer. So we're supposed to follow these to the best of our ability until he comes and deliver his chosen, Lord willing. So the Lord is about separation. Now, this is Luke chapter 12, verse 51. And it reads, suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? It's with a question mark. I tell you nay, which means no, but rather division. So he said he's going to separate, okay, the foes of a man's house. Okay, father from son, daughter from mother, father-in-law from son-in-law, daughter-in-law from mother-in-law, so forth and so on. But also separate his chosen from all the other nations, man, as well. The Lord is about division, man. He said he's not come to bring peace, but division. Okay, now this is Isaiah chapter 40. And I'm going to start at 15. So this is a very important verse because the Lord doesn't care at all for any other nation except YAHAWAH, man. Israel, the sons of God, man. They're chosen. And for that matter, only a remnant of Israel. Okay, the elect out of Israel. This is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 15. It reads, "Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing." Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 15. It says, "Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket." Okay, which meaning if you got a bucket of water and you're walking with it, and a little drop fall out, are you going to be flipping out about that one drop? Are you going to complain that one? No, you're not. It's just a drop, and you still got a whole bucket full of water. So that's how the Lord feels. Okay, for the other nations outside of Israel. You are a drop that fell from the bucket. You are nothing. Okay? You say, "Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of a balance." Okay, so if you weighing some powder or some type of form of dust on the balance, okay, and you scrape it off and you have a little dust there, and you just gonna blow that off, man. You ain't gonna try to scrape that away with the rest of whatever you was weighing. You're just gonna blow that off and keep moving, man. Or you're gonna wipe that off with a rag and keep weighing whatever you're weighing. Okay, if it's in a dust form. Okay, verse 17. "All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity." Okay, they are less than nothing, man. The other nations are counted less than nothing. Okay, now I'm gonna get this. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 54. And this is basically a precept to Isaiah 40 and 15 and 17, man. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 54. "And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest, Lord over all thy creatures, of him come we all." Now I read to you in Deuteronomy 32 and say he separated the sons of Adam. They say the same thing. After these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord over all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. Okay, in Deuteronomy 32, and they tell you when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the number to the children of Israel. "And the people also whom thou hast chosen, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord Yahawah, because thou made it the world for our sakes. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing." So when the Lord set the bounds according to the children of Israel in Deuteronomy 32 and 8, okay, he said the inheritance to the portion of Jacob, man, and all the other nations are counted as nothing. Okay, it said, "As for the other people, which also came of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle." Okay, that's like just spitting on the ground, man. "And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel." Now I just read to you about the drop that fell from the vessel in Isaiah 40 and 15. And you read, "Behold, the nation," this is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 15, and it reads, "Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket." Okay, and this just said, "And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel." Okay, same thing. Verse 57. And now, O Lord Yahweh, behold, these heathens which are ever been reputed as nothing, okay, have begun to be lords over us and devour us. But we the people whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover. Okay? He called us his fervent lover, man. Okay, the Most High says in Jeremiah that he is married to us, man. Okay? He is married unto us, man. I was finna get another verse. And I'm gonna go back and read this again. It's Deuteronomy 32 and 8. Deuteronomy 32 verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nation their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. Okay? To the children of Israel, man. To the children of Israel is the lot of his inheritance, man. There was another verse I want to get. This is 2 Peter's. 2 Peter's. Salaki. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood and holy nation, a peculiar people, that you should show forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into the marvelous light. Okay? We are a royal priesthood, man. Okay? A chosen generation. This is the Lord saying this, man. So he got his sons separated from all the other nations, man. This is the way of the Most High power, man. Being separate from all the other nations. And what makes us separate from them, he gave us his laws, statutes, commandments, and judgments. Okay? That's why we're supposed to be separate from them. We can't be now because we're in the land of our captivity, but spiritually and mentally, we're supposed to be separate from them, keeping the law to the best of our ability. Not eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, going to oyster clam bars, okay? Not having bald heads, or shaving your beards, or being transgenders or homosexuals, okay? Not being part of those wicked acts, man. That is what separates us. So I hope someone was edified with this. Lord willing, someone get edified. If it's just one person. I had another verse, but I guess the Spirit didn't want me to bring that one out. But I want to say Shalom, all praise to Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAH, Rakah Kadash, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and a sincere salutation to the ark of pushing his truth throughout the four winds of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect. Shalom.